Soon the Christmas trees will go up, the lights strung around the branches, the stars shining up top. But the real excitement shows up under the tree.
Yeah, the presents.
No, the train.
That's what I said, the trains.
You know, everybody loves a good model train. And today, we celebrate a decade of Delmarva life by going back to 2016 when we met a Bishopville man who has taken the love of trains to a whole new level. Dale Ridgway of Bishopville has always loved trains.
It's just something about a train, be it passenger or freight. You know, just stay in the trackside when a train comes by, just the horsepower, and you feel it coming by. It's just something.
It's a love that runs deep and all the way back to his youth growing up in Brunswick, Maryland.
Grandfather was a fireman for the B&O. Dad worked in Baltimore on the B&O. And finally, when I became of age, I was able to get on in the car yard over in Brunswick.
But Dale's career in the railroad was cut short when the yard folded up and his love of trains was put on the back burner. Fast forward to 1994.
My wife, for a Christmas gag, got me a HO train set. Well, that's just like lighting a fuse again. I say, here we go.
And that fuse ignited this.
Around the layout again through the defect detector, because this time we wanted to go off and let you know how fast you're going.
Ridgway's basement is not only a train layout, but one that is set up for operations, an idea he got from his neighbor.
So you would go over and operate, and you would run your train, you switch your cars out just like, you know, you did on the railroad. And I knew that's what I wanted to do because it was fun. It's more interesting, and it gives you, you know, it's more thinking into it. Instead of just watching go around in a circle, you know, you're thinking completely ahead. Should this car go over here? How can I switch it? And then you've got other trains coming, so you know you can't be in the way of this train, so you constantly thinking ahead of your moves.
Ridgway modeled his layout after the B&O line running through fictional West Virginia towns in the 50s and 60s. He and his friends run model train operation sessions, or op sessions.
10-4, we need to get somebody up to D. Lee Coal Company. I've got a call from them. They said they've got a loaded coal train.
During these op sessions, Dale usually plays the part of dispatcher.
Now, over there at McCulley Siding, I'll hold him up over at the Hecton Siding for right now.
The other participants are operators working with several scheduled trains, something he gave me the opportunity to try. Then why did it stop?
Oh, well. I'm not driving this one. A good op session is when all your trains stay on the track, nothing derails. Everything runs good, you have no stalls. I mean, everything runs smoothly.
Something else that makes everything run smooth on the tracks is what you'll find underneath the tracks. Miles and miles of wires, each leading to signals and controls. It can be overwhelming to a novice like me.
Right now, 9:58, this locomotive here. If I want to blow the horn, I can ring the bell.
And the work needed to maintain a layout that models a simpler time is far from simple.
There's always something to do. I mean, whether it's taking cars and weathering them on the layout, you know, get them, you know, where they look dirty instead of shiny, because you don't see railroad cars running on tracks anymore. They're shiny. So you dull them down, fix them up, and make them look like they've been weathered real good.
But for Dale, the joy he gets taking a step back in time is worth it. And back when we did the story, Dale told me he had plans to expand the trains. And Jimmy, I recently ran into him, and he says, yes, indeed, he did expand by knocking down some walls and
Oh, my goodness.
making more room for his trains.
How about that?